Good morning. Here we are again, and I'm going to get back on my mat, and I ask you to join me. So be sure to have 2 blocks or something that would serve as a block. And that should do. All right, here we go. We're going to start on our backs. Laying the legs out long, resting the arms down to the sides with the palms facing up. And just wiggle your fingertips, wiggle your toes. Take a nice full inhale, exhale completely. And continue to deepen your breath. Let your hands and your feet go lax. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw, and tuning into your breath, remaining still while your breath becomes more full and even. And let your shoulders get heavy on the mat. Just let your backside lie heavy on your mat. And as you continue focusing on the breath, just really sink into your entire being. And let's take 2 more deep breaths here. After that second exhale, begin to draw the right knee into your chest. Interlacing your fingers just below the right knee and draw the knee mindfully in towards your chest and then a little more out towards the right shoulder, and take another full inhale. Exhale, bring the knee back towards your chest. And now inhale, extend, lengthening the right leg up, releasing your arms down to your sides, keeping the shoulders heavy. Now exhale, using your core to slowly lower that right leg down. Inhale now the left knee into your chest, interlace the fingers just below the left knee. And begin then to draw that knee towards the left shoulder a bit more. Draw the knee back in towards your chest now. And with your inhale, lengthen and extend the left leg up, flexing the foot. Release your arms down to your sides. Use your exhale again to lower your left leg all the way back down. Inhale now, draw both knees in towards your chest or towards your shoulders. And rock gently left and right a few times. Keep your breath steady. Keep your face soft. And then draw the knees back in towards each other, crossing the right leg over the left. Now take your hands and reach for your shins, your ankles, or your feet. Rest your shoulders back down. Pause. Take note of your right hip, your right IT band, maybe even your right knee. Drawing the legs just slightly closer to your chest, taking it a little bit deeper for one more inhale. Exhale, unwind the legs, switch them up. Now the left leg over the right. Take your hands again, reach where you comfortably can, your shins, ankles, or your feet. Shoulders down, eyes are still closed. Notice now the left hip and along the IT band. Draw the legs slightly closer into your chest for one more deep breath in. And exhale, unwind your legs. Now I want you to kick both legs up. And I want you to take your hands and I want you to rest the hands under your butt. The palms face down. So the palms are pressing into your mat. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your eyes can be opened or closed at this point. But I want you to flex your feet. So reach your heels up, drop your toes down. Breathe in and now slowly begin to lower the legs. Allow your heels to hover above your mat or the floor. And then with the exhale, kick the legs back up. So moving with your breath, tuning into your core. Inhale lowers your legs. Exhale kicks the legs back up. Mindful movement, honoring your pace. Keep it slow and steady. Continue lowering the legs with your inhale, and exhale, the legs move back up. Now, continue moving like so, but think about spreading your toes. Just think about and reach through the balls of your feet. Okay, just take 3 more deep breaths. Squeeze those inner thighs in towards one another. 2 more times. Lower down with the inhale. Exhale, kick the legs up. Just 1 more. Lower those legs down. And now kick the legs up and bring the knees back into your chest and move right into rocking and rolling up and down your spine. Do that 3 times. And on the 3rd time, I want you to come up to a comfortable seat. You might like a block on this one if you're tight in your low back, your hips, or both. Taking a block maybe under your butt. And be sure to root through both sits bones. All right, now take the shoulders up just 1 time and exhale, roll them back. Drop now your chin to your chest. Close your eyes again. With your next inhale, draw the chin over towards your right shoulder. Pause. Maybe drop the ear and lift the chin a bit. Take note of the left side of your neck here for 1 more inhale. And with your exhale, drop the chin back down to the center of your chest. Now inhaling the chin over to the left shoulder. Pausing. Maybe lifting the chin slightly, dropping the ear towards the shoulder, tuning in to the right side of your neck here. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, chin back to the center of your chest. Now lift your head, switch your feet so the other foot rests in front. Be sure to root through the sits bones again equally. And then keeping the chin down towards your chest, rest your hands in front of your heart. Close those eyes and move the shoulders down and back so the heart moves forward into the thumbs. And take a moment to set your intention. A nice way to start your practice. A nice way to start your day, or maybe even end your day if you're practicing at the end of your day. And once that intention is set, lift your chin, open your eyes. Okay, now we come to the hands and to the knees. Blocks on either side of your mat, top of your mat. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. 5 cat-cows to warm up the spine. So spread your fingertips wide and drop your belly down with your inhale. Lift your chin, reach back through your sits bones, and exhale, slowly round your spine. 4 more times, once again, and always honoring your pace. Maintaining that slow, steady, and fluid pace, or shall I say, fluid breath, fluid practice. 2 more rounds of breath here. One more full inhale. 1 more full exhale. And then I want you to come into an extended child's pose. Take your knees as wide as your mat and bring your big toes to touch. Sit your hips back towards your heels, but walk your arms out long in front of you and rest your forehead down. And as you breathe here, I want you to focus on expanding your low belly as well as your low back. Tuning in to your center, softening into the low back, maintaining a deep connection to your breath. 1 more full inhale, 1 more full exhale. And then lift back to your hands and to your knees. Make sure your hands are shoulder width with your fingertips spread wide. Curl all 10 toes under. And we're going to sit back to the heels again. So reach your hips towards your heels and then take your hands one at a time and be sure that your toes here are curled under. So all 10 toes curled under. Once again, your arms stay long out in front of you. This time, tent your hands so that the palms are up, the fingertips stay down. Rest your forehead down. And tune in now to your feet, to the soles of your feet. Allowing the soles of the feet to soften. For one more full inhale and exhale. And now lift back up to the hands and to the knees, hands under shoulders again, uncurl the toes. Now gently tap the tops of the feet and take your head to the left and to the right. One more time to each side, keep tapping the tops of the feet and then relax. We curl the toes under now, and now we lift up to downward facing dog. Your feet are hips distance, your head is heavy. Start by paddling the feet or bending one knee at a time. Maybe again, shift the gaze left and right. Just take a couple more deep breaths to move any way you choose here in your down dog. Now once again, bring it back to your breath. Breathe in, and now with your exhale, let your heels get heavy. Let your head get heavy. Take just one more deep breath in and full breath out. And then with your inhale, I want you to walk your way to the top of your mat. Forward fold, separate your feet. Let your head hang heavy, grab opposite elbows, shift to the left, and then to the right. One more time to each side, bending the knees if you're tight in your low back or your hamstrings or both. You're centered now with the head heavy, the arms dangling, rooting equally through the four corners of each foot. And now inhaling, rounding up slowly one vertebra at a time. Bring those arms up and the gaze up to the thumbs. Exhale, then rest the hands down in front of your heart. Gaze softly over your fingertips, roll your shoulders back. Stay rooted in your feet with your inner thighs engaged. Now inhale, the arms come overhead, look towards your thumbs, and exhale, forward folds. Inhale, look forward, nice long spine. Exhale, land your hands and step back to plank position. Now pause here in plank. Make sure the shoulders are over your palms and your fingertips stay spread wide. Spread your shoulder blades wider on your back. Soften your gaze, reach through your heels for one more inhale. And now exhale, land your knees, your chest, your chin. And inhale, pull through to a baby cobra. Be sure to squeeze the inner thighs, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, the chest lowers down, curl the toes under. Inhale to your knees, exhale, come back to down dog. Now inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, land the right foot between your hands. Inhale, come up, high lunge, bring the arms in line with the ears, make sure your right knee is at 90. Now exhale, cactus your arms, head back, heart open. Breathe in, breathe out. Now look forward, unclench your toes. Lengthen the arms up with your inhale, exhale, reach forward. Maintain a nice long spine for an inhale here. Now exhale, land your left hand, you might like a block there. We twist to the right, look towards the right thumb, reach through the back heel, one more inhale here. And now exhale, both blocks may come in handy here, you guys. Because I'm tight in my hamstrings and my low back, we're gonna inhale. I'm using blocks to finish that sentence. I'm using blocks and keeping a bend in my right knee. My back heel stays lifted here in pyramid pose. My shoulders away from my ears. Breathe in here. And then exhale, I want you to bend your knee and look forward. Two more times. Inhale, lengthen out, extend your front leg, lower your gaze, but lift your shoulders. Back heel stays lifted. Exhale, bend the knee and look forward. One more time. Inhale, extend. Lower the gaze, but lift those shoulders. Exhale, bend. Blocks off to the side. Land your hands with your inhale. Float the right leg up and back as if to flush it out. And now exhale, land the right foot down. This is where you can vinyasa or you stay in down dog. If you're moving through a vinyasa, you can modify like we did before. Breathe in and plank. Exhale, either lower down chaturanga or to your belly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, come back, downward facing dog, head down, heels down, breathe in, breathe out. Second side, lift the left leg up. Exhale, land the left foot gently between your hands. Inhale, then lift up, high lunge, knee at 90, arms in line with the ears. Breathe in. Exhale, cactus arms, head back, heart open. Breathe in, breathe out. And then look forward, lengthen the arms back up. Exhale, reach forward, pause. Maintain a nice long spine. Use your exhale then to land your right hand, maybe use a block there. And then twist to the left, stacking your arms, lifting your gaze, keep reaching through your back heel. Breathe in. Exhale now, land your hands, using blocks if you're tight like me. The inhale, we extend our front legs, set up your pyramid pose. So the exhale, bending the knee, look forward, shoulders back, heart forward. Inhale, extend your front leg, lower your gaze, but lift those shoulders. Exhale, bend the knee. One more time. Inhale, extend your front leg, lower the gaze. Exhale, bend that left knee, blocks off to the side. Inhale, the hands are down, the left leg lifts. Exhale, land your left foot down. Vinyasa here if you choose to, or stay in downward facing dog. Pause in down dog now for 2 more full rounds of breath. Feet should be hips distance, fingertips spread wide. 1 more deep breath in. Look at your hands. Bottom of your exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. From there, look forward. Exhale, fold. Gentle bend in the knees, rounding up with your inhale. Arms up, gaze up. Exhale, rest your palms down. Again, arms overhead, look towards your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant your palms. Step, step, back to plank. Breathing in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, land your right foot between your hands. Find the outer edge of your left foot. And lift up to warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1, knee at 90. Outer edge of the back foot is rooting, arms in line with the ears. Now release your arms down to the sides and behind. Interlace your fingers, setting up for humble warrior. Lift your chin, chest, your gaze. And exhale, lead with your heart. Forward fold inside the right knee. Drop the crown, lift the shoulders, maybe wiggle the head slightly. 1 more full inhale and exhale. Now slowly lift back up, release the arms. Lift that back heel again, reach forward again, breathe in. Exhale, land your left hand. Now keep your right hand on your hip. Inhale, float your right leg back and find side plank. Stack your arms, flex your feet. Maybe lift your gaze and take 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Vinyasa here if you want to. Use your inhale to find plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, come back down and bring it back down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Second side, exhale, land your left foot between your hands. Find the outer edge of your right foot. Come on up, Virabhadrasana, warrior 1. Set your foundation, breathe in. Now exhale, release those arms back down to the sides and behind. Interlace with the other index finger on top. Lift your chin, chest, your gaze with your inhale. Exhale, lean forward, fold forward. Drop your crown, lift those shoulders again. Maybe wiggle your head. Breathe 1 more deep breath in and out. And then lift yourself back up. Arms come up, lift your back heel, squaring the hips, the shoulders, breathe in and reach forward. Exhale, land your right hand, left hand to the hip. Your inhale, you're coming into your side plank. Lift away from your mat, stack your arms, maybe lift your gaze, breathe 1 more deep breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, find plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Then lower back down. And inhale, come back down dog. Take a couple rounds of breath here. Be sure your fingertips are spread wide. Your head is heavy, your breath is steady. Look at your hands at your next inhale. Bottom of your exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Breathe in, look forward, nice long spine, and exhale, fold forward. Gentle bend in the knees, the head heavy. Now inhale, slowly round it back up. Bring the arms up and the gaze up. Exhale, now rest your palms down. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, float your right leg back and turn to the right. Look at your feet, make sure that they are parallel or slightly angled in and that your inner thighs are engaged, drawing up towards your groin. Okay, now take your arms out to the sides. Lead with your heart forward, fold with your exhale. And I want you to reach for your big toes. Keep your inner thighs engaged, keep your spine long and your breath long. Pull the shoulders away from your ears and bend your elbows. Feel those inner thighs. Take some time, steady breath, breathing into any tension, finding more space. In every single pose, your breath should be fully available to you, otherwise you modify. And you should never experience sharp pains, otherwise you modify. Let's take one more deep breath in. We're continually finding more space in these poses and in our practice. With your next exhale, rest your hands back onto your hips. With your next inhale, lift back up. Now turn your left toes to face forward, bend your left knee, and come into Virabhadrasana Warrior 2. Let's flip those palms and soften the shoulders, soften the gaze. And just one time, lean forward with your inhale. Right hand meets the left. As you exhale, draw it back. Straighten your left leg. Reverse your triangle. Lift back up. Bend your left knee. Land your hands. Lift your back heel. And then I want you to float up to a standing split. You might like blocks here. Okay. Hands under shoulders. Hips are level. Head is heavy. Take a full inhale. And now exhale, tap the right knee behind the left, round your spine. 2 more times, kick the right leg up, long spine, exhale, round and tap. 1 more time, kick it up, and exhale, round and tap. Now land both feet down, blocks off to the side. If you were using them, gentle bend in the knees, head heavy. Now inhale, slowly round back up. Bring the arms up, bring the gaze up, and exhale, rest your palms down. Take a full inhale, and now exhale, float the left leg back. Turning this time to the left, look at your feet again. Parallel the feet or slightly angle the toes in, the heels out. Now release those arms back out to the sides. Now bring them behind you and interlace your fingers. Keep your inner thighs engaged like we did before. With the inhale now, lift your chin, chest, your gaze, drop those shoulders, open that heart, and now exhale, lead with that heart to forward fold. We drop the crown this time, arms overhead, maybe wiggle your head, keep your inner thighs engaged, breath long, spine long. Couple more deep breaths. One more full inhale, and now exhale, rest your hands onto your hips, and inhale, lift yourselves back up. Now turn your right toes and bend your right knee at 90. Find Virabhadrasana Warrior 2. Arms up, flip those palms, soften those shoulders and unclench your toes. And now one time using the inhale, left hand meets the right. Exhale, draw it back, straighten your right leg, reverse your triangle. Now lift back up, bend your right knee, land your hands, lift that back heel, and inhale, come up to your standing split with level hips, head heavy, breathe in here. Exhale, round and tap. 2 more times, kick it up. Exhale, round and tap. 1 more time, kick it up. Round and tap, and land both feet. Bend your knees, head heavy. Slowly now round yourselves back up. Bring the arms up and the gaze up. Exhale, rest your palms down. Breathe in, breathe out. Take it through another vinyasa. Exhale, forward fold, or step it straight back to down dog, you decide. That's where we will meet, is in downward facing dog. Pause. Deep breath in, full exhale. Now lift your right leg up with your exhale, bend your knee, and I want you to circle it, one big circle in each direction. Lengthen that right leg up. Now exhale, land the right foot outside of your right hand. Keep the left leg lifted, keep the right knee hugging your shoulder. Gaze down so the neck stays long. Now just pause here to feel those inner thighs. Give them a moment to soften and lengthen there. One more deep breath in. Exhale, drop to the left knee, uncurl the toes. Take your left hand, rest it under the shoulder. Take your right hand and gently press the right knee away from you. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Couple deep breaths here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hands down, bring that right knee back to the shoulder, curl the left toes under, lift your left leg. Now float the right leg up and back. And exhale, I want you to flip your dog. Land the right foot behind you. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, lift your right arm. Breathe in, breathe out. And now slowly come back up and around, lengthen the right leg up, drop your crown. Exhale, land your right foot down. Decide if you want to vinyasa here or not. Okay, one more deep breath in. Next exhale, bring it back, downward facing dog. Second side now, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bend that knee and circle it. One big circle in each direction. Then lengthen the left leg up as you exhale. Land the left foot outside of your left hand. Keep the right leg lifted. Keep the left knee hugging the shoulder. And your gaze is down so your neck is long. Now bring your awareness to the inner thighs again. Soften along your inner thighs here. For one more deep breath in. And now exhale, land your right knee, uncurl the toes. Take your right hand under your shoulder and the left hand to the inner left leg. Pressing that left leg into external rotation, bringing your gaze over that left shoulder. Chest up, chin up. One more deep breath in and full exhale. And then bring your hands down. Curl your right toes under and lift your right leg first. Hug that left knee back to the shoulder. Now float that left leg up and back. Exhale, slowly, mindfully begin to flip your dog. Head heavy, heart open. Lift your left arm, breathe in, breathe out. And then come back up and around using an inhale. And exhale, land your left foot down. Vinyasa here or not, you decide. Next exhale, come on back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. All right. From here, we're going to come into pigeon pose. Take your right leg up. And with your exhale, gently land your right knee behind your right wrist. Slide your left leg back and be sure to square off your hips and your shoulders. Then when you're ready, lean forward with an inhale. And with your exhale, rest your forehead down onto something, whether it's your mat, a block, your hands, your arms. But just let your head lay onto something, putting your mind at ease. Maybe using a prop under your right hip. Maybe coming onto your back in a figure four if this posture is just not comfortable for you. We want us to be in a state of ease here with some hip opening. 3 more deep breaths. Finding ease and peace here. Now after your third exhale, just slowly coming up and out. Start by lifting your head, then bring your hands to your mat. Curl the left toes under. Lift your left leg first, and then use your inhale to float the right leg up and back as if to flush it out. And then land your right foot down. Once again, decide if you want to vinyasa between sides. Second side when you're ready, take the left leg up. And with your exhale, gently land that left knee behind the left wrist. Slide the right leg back, come down to the right knee, uncurl the toes. Square off your hips and your shoulders. Lengthen your spine. And with your forehead, rest your forehead down. Settle in once again to a state of ease and peace. Using props as necessary or modifying as necessary. Three more deep breaths. And once again, after your third exhale, lift your head. Take your hands to your mat. Curl the right toes under, lift your right leg first. With an inhale, float the left leg up and back. And then exhale, land your left foot down. Last vinyasa if you want it, otherwise stay in downward facing dog. From down dog, take a full inhale. And then with your exhale, drop to your hands, your knees. And then we're going to come to Virasana. So you might want a block or two. I'm going to use one, and I want you to be sitting between your heels, either block or not, with a nice long spine, of course. Shoulders down and back. Root equally through the sits bones. And take your arms now out to the sides. With your exhale, I want you to take your right arm under your left and either eagle your arms or wrap your arms around yourself. Okay, so allowing the upper back here to soften, the shoulders to soften. Elbows down, now let your chin rest down. Take one more deep breath in and full exhale. And then unwind those arms, cactus the arms, and let your head drop back. Your heart is wide open. One more inhale here. And then exhale, take the left arm under the right. Second side, left arm on bottom, elbows drop down. Then let your chin rest down towards your chest. Soften into the upper back and into those shoulders. For one more inhale and exhale. And then open it back up, cactus those arms, lift that gaze, and open your heart. And exhale, rest your hands down. And let's come up and off the block and sit back to the heels. Let's roll to the outer right hip and swing the left leg around. Seated now. Sits bones are still equally rooting. The left foot is flexed. Now lean towards the foot and lower the arm. Lift the chin, the chest. And when you're ready, lengthen the right arm over the ear and rotate the wrist one time in each direction. Now bring your awareness into the right side body from the fingertips to the hips, specifically the right lower back. Don't let your chest or your gaze drop. Keep everything lifting for one more inhale and exhale. And then lift up. And as you exhale now, switch legs. Right leg at about 45 degrees, right foot is flexed. Sits bones are rooted, then lean towards the foot, lower the arm. Lift the chin and the chest, and when you're ready, lengthen the left arm over the ear. Rotate that wrist one time in each direction. And now tune into the left side body, fingertips to hip. specifically the left lower back here. Soften into the side body. One more inhale, one more exhale. And then lift back up. Now take this left knee and line it up with your midline, and we're going to come into a deeper twist here. So be sure that both sits bones are rooted, and if this right hip wants to rise, release that left leg out in front of you so that the hips are down. And I'm going to stay here, but make sure your spine is long, that you're not slouching, in other words. Chest up. Now, with the right leg on top, we twist to the right. Land your right hand behind you, lift that chest, drop those shoulders, and either rest your left hand or elbow just outside of that right knee. Spine long, twisting to the right, slowly shifting your gaze towards whatever is behind you. And take one more deep breath in through your nose. I want to have you exhale through your mouth here. Then come back around, lean back, switch those legs. So now the right knee is in line with the midline, and the left foot either rests outside of that right knee, or if you're tight or that left hip wants to rise up, lengthen the right leg out long. Be sure your spine is long. We're twisting to the left now. So rest your left hand behind you, chest up, chin up, shoulders down, and either rest the right hand on the knee or take the right elbow to the outer knee. Keep your spine long always before you twist. Shoulders are down, chest up, chin up. Slowly your gaze moving towards whatever is behind you. One more full inhale. Exhale through your mouth. And then come back around. Unwind your legs and bring the soles of the feet together. Scoot your hips towards your heels for Baddha Konasana. Reach for the outer edges of your feet. Spine long, shoulders back, chest and heart moving forward. Drop the chin in towards your chest to keep your neck long, and drop your gaze towards the floor in front of you. Keep moving forward until you feel that resistance. Pause there. One more full inhale, one more full exhale. Now lift slowly back up. Guide your knees together and come on to your backs. Give yourself a squeeze here again. Hug the knees back into your chest. Rest your head. Circle your low back a few times in each direction. All right, now come to center and take your knees wide, and let's finish with happy baby pose. So keep the bend in the knees. Take your feet up towards the ceiling. Make sure your elbows are inside of your knees and your hands reach for the outer feet or maybe the ankles. Your gaze is straight up. Your shoulders rest down. Now you might close your eyes and you might rock side to side. I want you to take 3 more deep breaths here. Just bringing your energy down, starting to ground. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then I want you to take your feet together, rest your legs down. Take your right hand over your belly and your left hand over your heart, your eyes closed. You might like blocks under your legs here to support you if you're feeling strain in your legs, inner thighs, or hips. Once again, just settle into a state of ease and peace. Remaining open and yet settled. And taking 3 more deep breaths here. And after that third exhale, I want you to release fully into Shavasana, laying your legs out long. Separate your feet just about as wide as your mat. And bring your arms down to your sides with your palms facing up. Get comfortable here. Maybe throw a blanket over you. The eyes are closed. I want you to take some time to settle into this state of being. Settle into stillness before going about the rest of your day or your evening. Give yourself time to be still. As you're ready to come up, that's about the bare minimum that I would want you to stay in Shavasana. By all means, stay longer. However, when you're ready to come out, lengthen your arms long over your head, reach through your fingertips and reach through your toes. Breathing in there, and with your exhale, roll over to your right side. Pause in a fetal position. And then from there, bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Once again, maybe use a block under your butt. Sitting tall, rooting down, hands to your heart, chin to your chest. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. And I hope to see you soon at Zenergy. Namaste.